ونقول السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are fine. This is your host. As you may know, this is me, Mr. Mustafa Matar, and today's topic, inshallah, will be global warming as a matter of life and death. In this realm, I want to mention its causes and its effects, as well as the great impact on both human and animals. Moreover, the dire consequences of this serious problem, and in the last but not least, a way or a strategy that we have to follow in order to face this problem. So let's get in. As a matter of fact, this is a fairly interesting topic, and a quite serious topic that we have to discuss, because unfortunately we have to admit that global warming become a serious phenomenon that we have to face, because it's threaten our life, and it have a great impact on our life on this planet. So what I want to say in this realm, most scientists claim that this serious phenomenon depends on or based on two serious factors, which is natural causes as well as human activities. On one hand, we will mention the natural causes of this serious phenomenon. We have volcanic dust as well as the greenhouse effect. And first, volcanic dust. As we may know, we have a great number of volcanic dust on the earth, and it starts to happen when the volcano started to erupt. And when it erupts, it comes out with lava and volcanic dust. And this, unfortunately, this volcanic dust started to hang on the earth, the atmosphere of the earth, and it hinders the heat of the earth from going out into space. And this, of course, led to an increase in the atmosphere and increase in the temperature of the earth. Second is the greenhouse effect, and it simply means that we have an atmosphere which cover our earth, and it consists of many gases such as hydrogen, water vapor, and carbon dioxide and methane, and many other gases. And this, unfortunately, occurs when the sun sends its rays, ultra rays, and its heat into the earth through the atmosphere, so that the earth absorbs some of them and release the other into the space again. But unfortunately, this greenhouse effect or these gases trap this rays and heat into our earth, which make the temperature get higher and higher. On the other hand, we have human activities which play a vital role into this problem. We have the first is the using of means of transportation such as cars, buses, trains, planes, and many other means of transportation, which cause a huge amount of emission that increase the percentage of carbon dioxide of the earth and make the earth become more hotter. Second, we have another human activity, which is the use of fossil fuels. And it started, unfortunately, when from the age of the Industrial Revolution on the 19th century, which started in England and French, and it started to use these fossil fuels in industry and in building factories. And I want to draw your attention that the more the factories we build, the more the effect or the greenhouse effect will we have, and the more the emissions will we have into our atmosphere, because the factories started to sense up emissions and smoke into the earth, and this unfortunately increase the amount or the percentage of the hydrogen, the carbon dioxide on the atmosphere. Third is cutting down a large area of rainforest, and I want to mention something on this point because it's crucial for me, and I want to stress and to draw your attention into it. The rainforest is considered the lungs of the earth because it started to absorb the carbon dioxide, which makes the earth hotter, and it comes up with oxygen, which make the weather cooler. And this, unfortunately, by the activity or by a human activity, we started to destroy our environmental balance, which our God subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah, makes it for us in order to live a happy life. Based on this question, or based on this causes and effects, we have dire consequences of this serious phenomenon, which depends on drought. Unfortunately, we have many agriculture areas that have a kind of drought, and this will affect on the production of food all over the world, and unfortunately we will have people that will starve to death. Second result of this problem is the increase of the sea level. As we may know, the higher temperature of the earth makes the ice started to melt, and the more the more the temperature is, the more the ice will melt, and melts the ice. The melting of the ice started to increase the sea level as well as the ocean levels, and this will lead to a natural or a human disaster, which is the drawing or the thinking of many cities or many coastal cities around the world, because they are by the sea or by the ocean, and of course the water will flood and sink it. Another result which will be, or we have to notice it because we are live in it nowadays, unfortunately, the unusual climate. The atmosphere of the earth, or the higher temperature of the earth, causes a natural climate and a natural weather, and I think we have some of them. We suffer from some of them nowadays, because when this in the summer we have a dry weather, and a huge an increase in the temperature of the earth, and on the other hand, in the winter we have a cooler weather, and a weather that may make people get unhealthy. So, and finally, I want to say that, to wrap up or to conclude, I want to say that all the world have to cooperate in order to get rid of this problem, and I think many laws must be issued in order to put an end to this problem, and in order to many in order to, let me say, in order to face this problem, because the more the human activities, the more the global warming will affect on our life. So we have to put laws to crime, or to make it illegal to cut down large areas of trees in Brazil, or here in Africa, because the rainforest is considered the lungs of the earth. And also we have to use renewable sources of energy instead of using fossil fuels, as well as we have to put an end to our unnatural and our harmful activities, which lead to this serious problem. So in other words, we have to put an end to this problem, because it will have a great impact on the new generation. Also, it have a great effects on ourselves. So we have to make great laws, and to make the leaders of this world and the developed countries put and sign treaties in order to reduce its uses of fossil fuels, and use a natural renewable sources of energy, in order to live a happy life, and in order to be good in our days, and in order to live in a world which will not suffer from this serious problem. So this is all for today, and forgive me if there are any mistakes. And of course, I want to know your feedbacks about this, and I stress to say to you that your feedback is a great thing, to me, because I want to know the problem or the mistakes that I have made, as well as I want to thank you for your time, and see you next time, inshallah. Wish you all the best, and see you then. Bye bye.